Is it? What's the format for it?
So I'm getting my master's in business administration, MBA. And since you were speaking of Korea and since you're going to go there, the trend now is for companies who want to, you know, branch out. A lot of them are actually going to South Korea. Half of the world's largest emerging corporations are in South Korea. So, fun fact.
You know, it's funny.
Hmm.
I study economics. I major in economics. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because I want to own my own businesses in Korea. Why do you think I'm going to fucking Korea for a year of schooling?
Good point. Good point.
I
Yeah.
was gonna start in the U.S., but the best places to put it is Korea. If you're gonna branch out,
Mm.
the best places to put it is Korea and Japan. Why? Because tourism. Why? Because high population.
Yeah, but
Economically, they're both very, very good too. Like their economy is very good.
yeah, I don't know anything about the subject, but I would assume that it's much easier for a foreigner to start a business in South Korea than it is in Japan.
Yeah, that's why you have to start like with somewhere that has a good economy, and so that's why if I'm when I make my business abroad, then that's what I'll do. But
Hmm.
I don't know. I have a couple ideas for businesses, but I'm stuck on a specific one.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're American?
Hmm.
Okay. I have two American friends. They're both females. They moved to South Korea. Of course, they learned Korean before they went there. And they're both with Korean guys. And they swear to me up and down that they will never date an American guy ever again. And I'm like, for example, one is Marissa. I'm like, Marissa, why? She says, yo, Khaled, you were right, because I'm Egyptian. I'm not from America. I'm in America right now studying. So she was like, Khaled, you were right. The vast majority of American men have been made weak. And it's due to society telling them, you can be this, you can't do that. Feminism, third wave feminism
Well,
is fucking up American men
it's
massively.
not.
Yes,
It's
it
not
is.
that. It's
Yeah, it
it's
is.
it's different. It's a different moral and upbringing.
Yeah, that's very true. But like, you got third wave feminists who are saying that men or who are making American men be afraid of pulling a move, even if it's respectfully. Yo, what up, Mikey? We're gonna
Hmm.
play 3v3 gunfight. We're not gonna play Nuketown. So it's like, and that's if you take that
I
away
mean,
from a man.
we can play search if he wants to play. We don't have to do 3v3.
Nah, he only plays Nuketown 24/7. I know him.
Ah,
Yeah.
fuck that.
So it's like, also, did you watch the new movie with Jennifer Lopez called Marry Me?
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I only watch K dramas and anime. To be
Okay then.
completely honest, I don't watch Western shows or movies. The only Western movies I watch are the Avengers.
But this is
That's it.
J-Lo. Come on.
I don't really give a shit about JLo.
Alright, anyways, I'm gonna spoil some of the movie. There's this movement in it that women should propose to men, get on their knees, pull out a ring, and be like, will you be my one and forever? The problem with that is logically, but then again, feminism isn't very logical. Logically, the reason a man proposes to a woman is because the woman takes a larger burden in the relationship. For example, if she gets pregnant, has the babies, the man walks out, she's basically fucked. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah, I
why.
know, because her body is never gonna be the same again.
Not only that, just taking care of a child, it's very time consuming, money consuming, very. So that's why a man has to prove to the lady, like, nah, look, you see this fat ass expensive ring? I'm gonna stick around. But if you have women doing that, like for me, I'm a respectful guy, if I may say so myself. But if a girl gets down on her knees that I've been talking to or been with for a while and she proposes, I'm gonna accept that right away because I can walk right out the door with no repercussions. You know what I'm saying?
I do not care for the price of the ring,
Hmm.
but when it comes to proposals, I would never be the one proposing. Personally, like if like women want to do it, dude, all fucking for you, dude. It's like 100% support. Like do what you want to do,
Do what you want to
but
do,
just
but
when
it's
it
a
comes
terrible
to me,
idea.
with me, it's like I wouldn't do it just because I don't know. But I also have a different view on marriage and everything else.
Hmm.
And Like, I don't know. When you're in high school, you envision yourself like way down the line getting married, having kids, settling down.
Mm-hmm.
I view myself getting married, but I don't view myself having kids. And so my idea, like my how I idolize like marriages and stuff like that, it's just now different because it's like
Yeah, I get
what's the
what you're
point?
saying, and that's
Like,
valid. That's
you know what I mean?
valid.
I
Yeah,
don't want fucking kids. I don't want kids. So what's the point?
yeah. You ever
Get
heard of the
fucked in
term?
taxes? I don't think so.
Yeah, you ever heard of the term anti-natalist?
No.
Well, you're welcome. Look it up. There's like groups, Reddit pages and shit for anti-natalists. They're basically human beings that have the view that why should we reproduce and bring humans that will merely suffer on this earth? It's very pessimistic, very stoic. I don't have that view style, but it seems like you might kind of relate with those people.
No.
No?
That's not why I don't want kids.
Then why not?
It's a touchy subject. I grew up with epilepsy. We don't know if it's genetic or if I just have a damaged nerve in my neck. They never dove that far in, and it's so many tests that they wanted to put me through. Like, the medical field is kind of fucked. Like, you do have a lot of scammers in the medical field.
Yeah.
They just kind of want to run your insurance money,
Mhm.
and our insurance wasn't the best, and so all I did was an MRI and CAT scan, and they're like, well, no tumors, no cancer, no nothing, and they're like, well, we're just gonna say it's adolescent epilepsy. We'll see how it goes. Like, it could go away. And so I haven't had a seizure since 2018,
Okay.
but not knowing if it's gone or the cause of it or anything is just like
Scary.
a burden, like always in the back of my head. And so what I went through growing up, I would never want my kid going through. So if it is genetics, I can't. Unless I become stupid fucking wealthy, which is why I want to become a business owner. I want to be my own CEO. Because a lot of people are going to disagree on me on this. I don't give a fuck. I am plucking that little strand of DNA that says epilepsy out of it. I'm doing it. So my kid doesn't have epilepsy. And that is the only way I will have kids.
Okay. Interesting.
Where did I just join into?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Oh. Yeah, it's adult talk.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I understand where you're coming from, but you're kind of narrowing it down to something that you
Adios.
have. Adios. Something that you have and it can pass down. You know, in everyone's DNA,
that
like
mean?
you and me right now, we probably have diseases that just have not, surfaced or haven't, become a part of us. So when you have a kid, it could be something completely different than epilepsy. Like, I don't know if you've seen, like, I used to watch YouTube videos of, kids who come out deformed, etc. It's always something that was never in the parents' lineage. It wasn't due to anything. It just happened. So I think it's
That's understandable, but if it really is like genetically inherited, then knowing that and knowing that I still went through with childbirth, still went through with having a child, and knowing like if they come out and like they are like, hey, you pass down epilepsy to them, knowing that I'm the reason for that, I couldn't live with myself.
okay, but it'll be a loss to the world.
If it was something that wasn't in my control, then that's one thing.
Yeah, but it'll be a very sad loss to the world if we don't let someone as beautiful as you have a baby. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll be as beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, they definitely would.
It'll be a loss, I'm telling you. It'll be a very sad day. I'll play the saddest
You
song
should-
on the
you should
world's
see my
smallest
siblings.
violin. What about them?
You should see my siblings, who are all attractive.
God bless America.
Yeah, my brother's he works in the country pop industry.
Okay.
I think he has like 10K followers on Instagram or some shit. I gotta
Dang.
check now.
Not bad, not bad. God bless.
Yeah. Oh, he's close to 10K. He's 3 off.
Okay.
And he is coming out with an EP and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm fine with being an aunt. I don't know. Maybe I'm only 21, so maybe my view of it will change. But even if I were even deciding to have kids, dude, I wouldn't have kids until I'm like 28, 29.
I feel that. I feel that.
I want to be like completely where I want to be in life.
Yeah.
Because it's not something you can undo. It's not something you can take back.
Mhm.
It's a full-time job now.
Yeah, those
So
little
now you have
rascals
2
will
full-time
fuck you
jobs.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But my business-wise, what I want to do is I want to create, almost like, you know how like there's like Phase and Optic?
Yeah.
I want to create my own team, but I want to make it global. And one sector is going to be, this is one thing that I have not
So you want to
seen.
create a clan? Like a clan? Like Phase or something?
Yeah, but this is one thing that I have not seen people do. So
Hmm.
as I play and I meet new people, I'm like, you have potential. You have potential to be literally crazy good at what you do. You just need guidance.
Okay.
And
I believe in you.
a lot of clans wait for you to get to that point
Yeah.
and may or may not recruit you.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's if they find someone better. I don't want to be that way. If I see potential in you, I'm gonna fucking train you.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
gonna
wouldn't.
I'm gonna make you work your ass off, and we're gonna do global tournaments.
Yeah, but you're not gonna recruit someone who's, shitty and wait for them to get better. It doesn't work like that.
No, so basically you pick people like how FaZe does. You pick people that are already crazy good, right?
Yeah.
That are already at their potential. So then you already have your lineup. You don't have to worry about anything. When tournaments come, you have the people. But then as time goes on, when you see more people with potential, just not fully there yet, I will recruit them and train them and guide them to be that way.
And then you like use them in tournaments, like you have them play with you in tournaments.
Well, they'll be like second hands. I would want a big team
I
because when it
see,
comes down to it,
Second
it's all about logistics and statistics. So basically,
Like say one person can't play, you have another person to play for him.
well, it's more like, let's say you're going to this tournament, right?
Uh-huh.
The big tournament, there's like money on the line, reputation on the line, right? Because that's how most, like when you're a big clan, that's how it always is.
Yeah.
And you look at the opposing team of people, the team that you're gonna verse. Okay, what are they good at? What are they bad at? Right? What is an advantage? What is a disadvantage?
What is their
And you have to
skills?
take that into consideration of yourself and your team. And that's how you pick a good lineup. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying I'll still have a solid team, and then people in the works.
Yo, this lady's smart. This lady's playing out the
Mhm.
whole game plan before she even starts anything.
Hey, it's my world and it's a chessboard. Move your pawn. Let's see how this goes.
That was
Okay,
a
But
good
another
punchline.
sector of my business would be game development.
Game development.
When are you gonna start?
Yesterday.
I gotta graduate first.
Because once you start, it's not gonna be like a huge thing. You have to, like.
You already got a
No,
hater.
start off small.
What? You haven't even started. You already got a hater. Wow.
I already
I'm
have a
not
name.
trying to-
Do you want to hear the name?
Sure. I didn't mean to.
It's called Onslaught.
Mm,
Tell me that isn't good
That's a
though.
badass name. That's a badass
It's
name.
so fucking good. Onslaught, dude, it's so good. At that point, Phase and Optic sounds stupid as fuck. Onslaught,
I see. What
Great.
the hell's base compared to Onslaught?
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so much better.
Phase? You're gonna phase through a wall?
Yo, is Chris coming back or?
Yeah,
Bro,
have you
that's what
guys been
I'm
waiting
saying.
like an hour now?
Nah.
Listen, at this point, I know this girl's
only been like 10 minutes.
aspirations and dreams. Like, bro, come on, I want to play some COD. What's happening? I swear.
Nick's gonna
Yo,
be
go
on
to
at
custom
45. Chris is gonna be on after work.